Shattering chaos be to you in the name of RUNIE Ruse! Now, runatics, welcome one another as I shall welcome you. Hi, hi! Hello! Mamacita, RUNIE está bien, mamacita. Mamacita. Gracias muchísimas. I can't speak Spanish anymore. Once I started learning Japanese, all Spanish either left my head or morphed into Japanese somehow. Oh, is the ruhuhu sound doubled? Oh, I wonder if my mic's picking it up, maybe. My mic might be picking up. Hold on, I can move my mic a little further away. Maybe it won't pick it up. Let's see. Thank you guys for joining membership. Vagabond, Iris Official, Thai, Chavzura. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cute PJs, thank you, thank you, and thank you for 2 months of membership. Also, Moshi-san. Oh, my cat. Oh no. Ouch. My cat tried to sit on the top of my chair and he slipped a little bit. So his claw out hand, like little paw, just like went right into the soft skin of the back of my neck, of my nape. That hurt. That hurt. And then he fell off anyways. But thank you so much, Moshi-san, for gifted memberships. Woo! Gifted memberships. Hooray! Gifted memberships. Hooray! Hooray! Gifted memberships. Wow! Make sure you say thanks now. Gifted memberships today. Hooray! Thank you. 3 months free super. Happy Ruseday. Next week will be the return of the weekly One Piece updates. As my summer has started, can't wait to see the Straw Hats again. Oh yeah, I bet you missed them like crazy. I'm excited for you to get back into One Piece. And thank you so much for 3 months of membership. Thank you. Happy 3 months milestone. Hope you have a good RUNIE Ruseday. I hope you have a good RUNIE Ruseday. It's Ruse Day for all of us, for the entire world. Wow. Cat Attack on Titan. Literally, actually, yeah, because he got my nape. He's trying to take me down like a Titan. That was very rude. That was very rude of him. Hello. It's Ruse Day. Physics number 3? Why? Why would you do this to me? Half-life measures the time it takes for half of the atoms in a sample to decay. Like that, you are now in my top 50 VTubers. Keep up the good work. I'll accept that because it's chemistry adjacent. It's chemistry. It's, you know what? It's chemistry. I will pretend it's not physics. Happy RUNIE Ruseday! It just started up DMC 3 again today. I'm jealous. What you're telling me is that while I was stuck at work, you were playing DMC 3 without me. You were playing it while I was at work, suffering. Well, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous. I'm not bitter. I'm 100%. I'm thrilled for you. That's wonderful for you. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. What's up, RUNIE Head Pat? RUNIE Head Pat. Thank you. Happy RUNIE Ruseday. Almost 20 already? Half a year soon. Whoa, yeah, we are at almost 20 RUNIE Rusedays. Love Perona's little hat and the comfy PJs. Now to just enjoy a comfy, lazy ruse day in which we won't be rused. Also, the placement of the word lazy on the schedule cooked my brain for days. I told you, don't be rused. Don't ruse yourself. We're just gonna have a very lazy day. It's very true. I can't just say that. What do you mean? Tuesday is not the day you guys should be looking at. Tuesday's not the day on that should be concerning you. Thank you for 3 months, Jasco Basic. Thanks always for being awesome, Rooney and Runetics. Hope everyone has a great week. Thank you. You hear that? Runetics, you better have a great week. All use. Fairy Tail is better than One Piece. The truth hurts, doesn't it? Said no, like literally said nobody ever. Nobody thinks that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Today we're just gonna be chatting. I really wasn't. That's why I said don't be rused. You guys might have thought that I was saying don't get rused by me, but what I meant was don't ruse yourself. Because this is literally, it's exactly what I said it is. We're just gonna, it's just lazy today. I didn't prepare anything. I genuinely didn't prepare anything. Hello. Yappy Yap Stay. Yappy You Stay. Yeah, I like Yappy Yap Stay. Wow. It's Yappy Yap Stay. Woke up for my nap. For this? Worth it. I hope so. So, Woman Zeus is a code or walking shoes? I don't know. You figure it out. This is what happened. Is you guys know I was originally going to do the Gyara stream on Saturday, but I had forgotten a few things. One, that it was Phase Wars. Was the big thing that I forgot. I forgot it was Phase Wars. And I just thought a lot of people are looking forward to this stream, and I didn't want to I didn't want anybody to have to sit at their computer all day. I thought if they're gonna participate or watch Phase Wars, then where my stream is, it was you'd have to watch Phase Wars and then watch my stream and then immediately watch more Phase Wars. And if you were playing in it, I don't know. I just didn't want to overload you guys. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to the Gyaruni stream. So I thought, you know what? I can't do that on Saturday. So I moved. What I'm doing on Saturday now is what I originally planned to do today. But because I moved the RUNIE RUSEDAY activity to Saturday to replace the Gyaruni activity, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything for today. So, I'm sorry. It rused itself in confusion. Yeah, that was my attack. That's my Pokemon attack. Actually, for real, if I was a Pokemon, I would totally cast Confusion. Or use Confusion. Yeah, so it'll just be a comfy Zatsu. I detected a very slight, elegant British accent in your accent. Is Rudy by any chance royal? No. What you detected was Southern accent, which is not all that dissimilar from a British accent. But you know what? Actually, yeah, I am a princess. Why not? I can be a princess. Why not? Southern means she's French. Oh, oui, oui, oui. Wow. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Halloween. Ooh la la. Thoughts on Dungeon Meshi? Just caught up today. Well, okay, so I'll be an episode behind. Because this is what stinks. I think the episodes come out on Thursdays and I watch on Wednesdays. So I catch up on Wednesday and then the very next day I'm already an episode behind. I'm really enjoying Dungeon Meshi. I think it's great. It doesn't feel very Trigger to me usually. Like, I forget that Trigger's the one that made it, and then all of a sudden, like, a scene will come out of absolutely nowhere, and I'll be like, oh, that looks like Trigger. Yes, I'm suddenly reminded that Trigger is doing this. Thank you for 2 months, Jiolin. Prepare for the yappening. Rooney, I've asked many of the Phase girls this, but I haven't asked you. What are your thoughts? What? On the Kansas City Southern Canadian Pacific Railroad merger. This is about trains. All right, Captain Tanker Joe. I'll answer that question because I definitely have an opinion. But first, I want to know your opinion on the Kansas City Southern / Canadian Pacific Railroad merger. I want to know your opinion first. Can we get the Tashigi rant if we're just chatting? Oh, maybe. Perhaps. I can't start going about One Piece now. It's so early in, because then I won't stop. Then it'll be nothing but One Piece. Thank you for a month of membership. Green, black, and blue make the colors in the sky. What? Yeah, why not? Opinion on the international pop star Hatsune Miku? I need to know. I love Rie. That's about as far as my opinion on Hatsune Miku goes. You guys know I'm not into Vocaloid. I never really got into any of that. I don't really have an opinion on Miku, but I love my senpai Rie. Darn, you too? I feel like I was about to say something. I don't know how she does those bird impressions. I can't do the bird impressions like that, not at all. I wish I could. 3 months of membership. Just remember, we're here forever. Mordor more. Thank you. Wow, 3 months already. So some of you guys have finally bloomed. I see some blooming in the chat. Are you guys blooming in the chat? You bloomed! Halfway to the 6 months. Yeah, I think the next one would be 6 months. Yeah. Oh, yay! That's so awesome. Yeah, you're still a stick. It'll be fun as we get like a mixture, because for a while there, everybody had the same one, but now we're starting to get a mixture of different ones, which I think is fun. Wow. Blooming? That's right, Tree, you're blooming. To be honest, I dropped One Piece after chapter 150. Only reason I got that far was because I was waiting for it to get good. I don't remember how far in 150 is. Like, I don't remember what arc that would be. But I'm guessing if you didn't like it by then, you probably just aren't gonna like it. The roses, thank you, Dantiag, for 3 months, thank you. I like the merger because it's the first Class 1 railroad to connect the USA, Canada, and Mexico under one freight company. It is crazy that you say that, because that is exactly how I feel. I was gonna say the exact same thing. I'm crazy about the merger. I mean, Canada, the US, Mexico, incredible. Wow, we think exactly the same. How amazing is that? Wow! That's crazy! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Train love! Train love! Thank you for the super. Puyo Puyo Fever, thank you so much for 3 months of celebration. Okay, you guys want to know something? Do you remember yesterday when I complained a bunch about having to update my iOS? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like my iOS update. I kind of like it. To be honest, everything feels the same, except there's a few new things and I like the new things. And I also I'm loving my Apple Watch so far. I'm really, really impressed with my Apple Watch. It's so freaking cool. I put a compass on it, because that's one of the things that I've always wanted to get better about. I found it kind of like embarrassing that I never know where north is. Like I just never, like I don't usually know. I mean, like on a huge map maybe, but like just in general when I'm walking around town, I don't know where north is, but now I have a compass. So I always know. And you want to know what's crazy? Is my desk, where I sit at my desk, like where I'm facing right now is literally exactly north. What a coincidence is that? Like I'm facing exactly north right now. I feel like that had to have been done like subconsciously, right? Like something went on in my little brain subconsciously that was like, this is where I want my desk. Isn't that crazy? It's not a 1 in a 4 chance, because when I'm not saying I'm facing mostly north. I am literally facing magnetic north, I guess. I'm gonna guess what the watch does is magnetic, is what I would guess. It's like exactly on 0. It's like on 0 north. Not even a little bit northeast, not a little bit northwest, like literally on 0. Isn't that crazy? I really think that's neat. Like, how did that happen? Is it feng shui, my feng shui spirit? You're literally that one meme with the bird and the cracker. Wait, what? What bird and the cracker? I don't know this meme. Is it a good meme or a bad meme? Is that a compliment or are you making fun of me, huh? Huh? Which is it? Yeah, I always know where Father Christmas is. My chakras. If only I believed in that. But I'm also really impressed because... Okay, do you guys remember how I was saying... Because I was using my Fitbit to track my heart rate. And do you guys remember me complaining quite a while back that I felt like I never got my heart rate up enough? Like, I would go for walks... And, you know, they say, like you need to get your heart rate kind of up to, like, really be getting exercise. And my heart rate would just never go up. It would maybe get to, like, 80-something, maybe 90-something. I actually think that my Fitbit just wasn't... Yeah, I think it was Garbo. Because when I went on a walk today, my walking average heart rate was 120. Which is, like, what it should be for a brisk walk. And also what I found interesting was my resting heart rate, it reads it even lower. So my resting heart rate is 56. And I think my Fitbit put it at like 60 something. I think it was just wrong. So my resting is actually lower than Fitbit was saying. And my when I go on walks, it is up there. I am alive. I'm alive. Yeah. Right now it's actually kind of elevated. My heart rate. Oh no, it lied to me. I thought it was 100, but then it fixed itself. It's 77. For some reason, my heart rate read as a 100 for a second there. And I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are making me nervous. I'm getting nervous around the lunatics. But no, it's actually 75 right now. is 75. I mean, I'm always a little bit nervous when I go stream. When I go to stream, I'm always a little bit nervous. So it makes sense that it's a little higher than what my resting is. Wow. Her heart rate goes doki doki when she talks to us. We're hidden bros. Bad feng shui, you want your front door to face true north. Actually, it does. My front door does actually. Oh, well, or magnetic north. I don't know. I don't know which one this reads. Let me look it up. Apple Watch, true north or magnetic north. Oh no, it's doing true north. It's true north. For all compass readings, it's true north. So I'm facing literally exactly true north, and actually the front door of my house also points true north. Wow. So, and that's completely by accident. I did not do this on purpose. You're rusing yourself into nothing. Wow, how am I rusing me? I'm not rusing myself. If you had asked us, most would have said Garmin for a smartwatch, for tracking everything you wanted to for the challenge. I'm kind of glad that I went with the Apple Watch though, because I'm genuinely enjoying how much it connects to my phone and stuff. Like, it's nice now because like usually when I'm walking around work or whatever, I carry my phone with me so that like I can change songs and I can adjust the volume, like if I'm listening to music or a podcast. But now I can literally just leave my phone on my desk because like if I don't like the song, I can just skip it from my watch, which is really cool. I can turn the volume up and down from my watch. I can open music apps and stuff from my. It's really cool. Yeah, it's the convenience, the connectivity. I mean, I've only had it one day, so maybe I'm a little starstruck right now. It shows me the weather. I think that's cool. It shows me the weather, the time, the date. I can log my exercise on it. I don't know how long the battery lasts. That will be to find out. Because I'm in my honeymoon phase. It's not even run out of battery yet. Not even once. Not even once. You just look outside for the weather? But you might not know what it's gonna be later. Thank you for the reminder. I will remember to charge it. Thank you. Do you guys want to know something super cute? Wow. Speaking of trains, are you watching Train to the End of the World anime? Choo choo! No, I'm not. What I'm watching right now is Dungeon Meshi, Kaiju number 8, Records of Ragnarok, One Piece. And I was watching Solo Leveling, but I finished it. I'm done with it now. So I'll have to replace that with something else. Record of Ragnarok, I'm obsessed with. It's so stupid. I'm still on season 1. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest show I've ever seen in my life. But it just knows what it's doing, man. It knows what it's doing. And it's doing it to absolute perfection. I got through the fight with Adam. Wait, if you guys don't know what Record of Ragnarok is, it's like... Wait, I feel like I explained this the other day. Am I repeating myself? Okay. If you don't know what Record of Ragnarok is, it's an anime where the basic premise is like famous figures from human history are brought to fight gods. Except the history is inaccurate and the mythology and theology is also inaccurate. They did not do research for this show, okay? It's very, very minimally based in any truths. And it is so over the top, stupid, ridiculous. It's just, see, you guys are saying Fate. No, nothing like Fate. I've not seen any of the Fates, but I can tell you right now, it's nothing like Fates. Those look way too serious. Those look like 500 million times more serious than Record of Ragnarok is. This is not serious at all. It's brain rot. It's 100% brain rot. Yeah, it's not trying to be realistic. It's literally just insanity. And it is so much fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great way to just end. So I watch, I'll watch anime every Wednesday. So we'll watch our anime and then we end the night with some Record of Ragnarok. I am watching it on 2x speed. Completely elevates the experience. 100% recommend. 10 out of 10. But I really liked, but here's the thing is sometimes they get me though, because they'll say something that I'm like, that actually makes a whole lot of sense. Because here's their theory with Adam. So they bring Adam, Adam and Eve. So he's like the first human. And they're like, he's super, super strong. And then their explanation for why he is strong is because he's the first human, aka he's the closest human to a god. And as the humans bred and continued and went on, they got further and further and further from God. The closest human to gods is Adam because he's the first one, which actually makes so much sense to me. I was like, yo, that's actually a good point. I like that. But everything else that Adam could do didn't make any sense. And I will say I like their Adam and Eve story better than the one in the Bible. I like this one better. There was an evil snake demon and who took Eve to trial. It was awesome. They were in a courtroom, man. It freaking rocked. Anyways, I'm enjoying Record of Ragnarok. A Returner's Magic should be special is also good. I've not even heard of that one. You're waiting to watch Eminence in Shadow with someone in the company, aren't you? Yeah, I think me and Hina want to watch it together. Because Hina wants me to watch it. Ace Attorney Origins. Welcome to membership, Luigi Plush Boy. Thank you. Oh my gosh, but I didn't tell you guys. I started to tell you and then I forgot. So I went to go for my walk today, and for those of you who've been around for a little while, there is a hellhound in my house, and hellhound is crazy. She's crazy and she's afraid of everything, and usually you have to drag her outside. She doesn't like to go outside, but I've been forcing her to go on walks with me. Well, today I wanted to go on a walk between getting home from work and streaming, so I wasn't planning on taking her, because I was just gonna try and get one really, really quickly. And I come out and I put on my tennis shoes and I put on my baseball cap, and my hellhound came running up to me and was wagging her tail and pacing around me and going to the door. She wanted to go on a walk with me. She actually wanted to go. I have finally broken her. I have trained her to like walking. So she walked with me. We walked 2.5 miles together and she was perfect. She was a little angel. She was such an angel. Walked right beside me, not ahead of me, not behind me. She stopped when I stopped. She turned when I turned. She didn't chase the squirrels even though she really wanted to. Perfect angel. So I was very happy. Yeah, it's character development. So now I might have a companion to take on my walks. And that'll give me even extra motivation because now I have the Lord of the Rings challenge that I'm trying to get done. But now I also have a hellhound that will go with me. I'm honestly really excited about it. It's nice. She's so cute. Yeah, happy ending. Happy ending. I found a Samwise. Yeah, I found a Samwise. Actually, I might be more Sam. I might be more Sam. I feel like if one of us is gonna give up and have to carry the other, it's definitely gonna be my hellhound. Because she does get tired. She tires out before I do, that's for sure. Especially if it's hot outside. Who's throwing the ring into the fire? I'm definitely going to throw the ring in the fire. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do it. You can trust me. Do you guys want to be Golem? I thought Tenma was Golem. I thought Tenma was Golem. Evil? Me? If you're doing the challenge as Sam, you need to walk with a pan. You're right. And then when we get partway through Mordor, I gotta throw them off a cliff. I'm not wrong? Yeah, it's Tenma. I was about to say something. Oh, but I came up with like a really good idea. Because you know what made me sad is I realized because I'm following Frodo and Sam's journey all the way to Mount Doom. There's also an alternative route that you can take where you follow Aragorn. But what I wish they had and what I want to do and what I think would be cool is if you could follow Merry and Pippin. Because then you could go through Fangorn. And then you could go to Isengard, and then you would have to choose, right? And then you would go to Rohan, and then you would choose, are you going to stay in Rohan, or are you going to go to Gondor? And I think that would be really fun. Yeah, you get to do the Ent March. It'd be freaking awesome. But I think it would be fun to have, like, then you have a choice. Are you going to stay in Rohan, or are you going to go to Gondor? And if you stay in Rohan, there's, like, plenty of fun stuff you get to do, too. I don't know. I think it would be cool. I wonder if they'll add that one day. The Entmoot! Treebeard! It's not worth saying anything if it's not worth saying it slowly. I don't know if that's the exact quote. I'm going off memory here. Yeah, int stream. Should I do a stream as an int and then talk that slow? Wait, I'll do int. I'll do int. Wait, I'll be an int wife. Wait, actually, we might be onto something here. I could do an int wife stream. That would be really fun. I could do int wife ASMR. I'm inting. Wait, I do an int wife stream and you guys are just looking for me the entire time and you can't find me. It's just, I do an int wife stream and it's just like a bunch of screens and you guys have to vote like go left, go right, go forward. And you just do that for like 3 hours and you never find me because the int wives are gone. We found one at last. No. An int is... I'm not gonna get complicated here, okay? I'm just gonna say it's a tree person. It's a tree person. You want regular ASMR before int wife ASMR? I did say I would and then I didn't. Do you think Tom Bombadil's been hiding the inwipes? Heinous. That's heinous. I am drinking a margarita. I'm drinking a margarita tonight. It is very yummy. There is no ruse today. There's no ruse. I genuinely did not plan anything. We can do something. If you guys have ideas. I really don't drink every stream though. I think I drink less streams than I don't drink. That was a weird way to say it, but you understand. We could play DMC. Why not? A staring contest? Okay. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. You guys are cheating. Because I can't even see you. I just have to trust you. I just have to trust you. Oh, you blinked? Alright, one of you blinked, so you all lost. Haha. Get rused. You all lost. Losers. I actually don't have a straw in my margarita, but I do have a straw in my water glass. Time to get the person who blinked. Well, you know, the runatic politics, you gotta sort that out amongst yourselves. Wow. I do not take responsibility. Not once has RUNIE done a contest fair and square. Wow. Now that is simply just not true. Don't accuse her of cheating. She'll do it again. Wait, what? I feel like I should know what you're talking about. What is this it of which you speak? Wow. And why do you sound afraid of it? One day, maybe next con you will be at, wow. I will do the Iron Butt Challenge, 1,000 miles on a motorcycle in 24 hours with only fuel and food stops. On a motorcycle? That could be nice. I think that would depend on the terrain though. Like maybe if you're going through like the middle of the United States where it's like kind of flat and open and pretty, I could see that being nice. Little does she know that by not having a ruse, she has thus provided the ultimate ruse. I told you guys not to ruse yourselves. She doesn't know, neither do I. Avoid it at all costs. What is it? I can't believe she forgot about it already. Oh gosh, not it. It is clearly that. Gaslighting stream, let's go. What is it? It? Okay, wait. I gotta go back in my mind palace. Okay, what do I usually do when you guys accuse me of cheating when I haven't cheated? I don't know. No, you can't come. You can't come to my mind palace. Get out of my mind palace. Who do you think you are? Get out! Cheat more? Cheat even harder? That's possible. No, we didn't get a raid. Yeah, I forgot. I actually do not know what is being referred to. I'm not spinning the wheel. You're not going to trick me into thinking I'm spinning the wheel. Oh, you brought pizza? Okay, contactless delivery. I will let down the drawbridge. You can cross the moat. Be careful, because if you fall in, you will meet a horrific death. Cross the drawbridge. Leave it at the steel gates. And then you've got to sprint because the drawbridge is going to start coming right up. the second you step on it. So you're gonna have to sprint, and you might have to jump a little bit to make it over the moat. I didn't see Dizzy Ray. Oh, okay, but we've already established the rules here. The rules are that raids and the waiting rooms do not count. Now, I can't blame you. I can't blame you for bringing it up, because I think on multiple occasions now I have given you one anyways. I've given you one anyways. But if I keep doing that, then the rules just don't matter. When did we agree to that? When did you agree? When did you agree to that? Yeah, yeah, you guys get a say in everything we do here. Yeah, everything on these streams, you guys get a say in. So yeah, you agreed to it. You did. You agreed to it. Wow. Since this is a chill stream, how about that mech? I want wings like a bat. And I want laser guns. No weapons, just like not like a sword or anything. I just want like huge, like crazy laser guns. Is that good enough? Not sharks with lasers. Just no weapons, just laser guns. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hold on. I'm taking off my eye masks. I had little eye masks on. But I think they've sat on enough. I don't want head antenna. What do I need an antenna for? Anyone worth talking to will come and find me. They'll talk to me face to face. What do I need an antenna for, huh? Yeah, I'll be a walking disco. Burn, baby, burn. Disco inferno. Wow. For oh, wow, 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 wow. It's not that kind of eye mask. It's not the eye mask that covers your eyes. It's the eye mask that goes on your under eye to soothe it and decrease the puffiness. Should we do a spa stream? Wow. One day? Hi, Rooney. Discord bro said not to tell you that I've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings. But I'm a terrible listener. Okay, but this is okay though, because I really think that Lumi and I are gonna do a watch along together at some point, which means that you can watch it for the first time with me and Lumi. And honestly, you're gonna be, I can't think of a better way. You'll get the Lord of the Rings, and then you'll also get us yapping about the Lord of the Rings. I don't think it can get better than that, right? So really, you're winning. You're winning. Do you guys want to read the Silmarillion? Wow. I'm down to read the Silmarillion again. I'm down to read the Silmarillion whenever. Honestly, that would be great audiobook listening while I'm doing my walk from the Shire to Mordor. Not in a month. It's really not that long. But it's dense. I'll give you that. It is dense. 10-hour Lord of the Rings watch along. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. I am planning to do another book club, but I can't decide what books to do. I do like lore. As dense as RUNIE. Wow. I'll have you know that I'm very bright. Thank you. Light, medium, or heavy? Beam rifle and gun bits from Ariel, okay? How about crocodile's hook as a grappling hook? Wait, that's cute. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like the grappling hook idea as a nod to crocodile. It's gotta come from my left side. Yeah, beam rifle and gun bits, that works for me. I would say medium is premium. Isn't that what the runatics always say? Medium is premium. Amen. Yay! Alright. I feel like I didn't talk about Dungeon Meshi enough. I'm gonna talk about Dungeon Meshi because they were not fooling me. From episode 1 of Dungeon Meshi, I was like, something's up here. Something's up. And every single episode, I've been watching it with my friends, and I'm like, something's up. I just feel like this looming sense of darkness and dread. Like, I feel like they're gonna pull a fast one on me at any second. And then I did kind of start to doubt it for a while, because there was like a string of episodes where it was just like, ooh, fun, episodic, really cute. But then you got the episode with the Undine, and I was like, no, something dark is going on. Something dark is definitely going on. I was 100% convinced again, and I was right. I was right. Wow. Roger? Nice, thank you. Feels like yesterday since you debuted. All my love to my recent Oshi Perona. Are you gonna say thank you? No? I think deep down she's grateful. I'm grateful for the supa. I propose Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy for the next book club. Alright. This is a casual stream. I'll look it up. Blood Meridian. Let's read a synopsis. Where's the Goodreads? Okay. Alright, 4.16 rating on Goodreads with 165,000 ratings. Blood Meridian is an epic novel of the violence and depravity that attended America's westward expansion, brilliantly subverting the conventions of the Western novel and the mythology of the Wild West. Based on historical events that took place on the Texas-Mexico border in the 1850s, it traces the fortunes of the Kid, a 14-year-old Tennessean who stumbles into a nightmarish world where Indians are being murdered and the market for their scalps is thriving. That sounds like a tough read. My interest is piqued. Definitely sounds like a tough read though. Yeah, it sounds maybe a little too intense. Wow. If we're proposing things, I propose Blind Sight by Peter Watts. Let's look, okay, what's Blind Sight? Blind Sight. Blind Sight by Meg Hallery, Blind Sight by Carol O'Connor, Blind Sight by Eliabeth Hawthorne, Blind Sight by Tanya R. Taylor. Where's the Peter Watts one, huh? Blind Sight, Peter Watts. Okay. 2 months since 65,000 alien objects clinched around the earth like a luminous fist, screaming to the heavens as the atmosphere burned them to ash. 2 months since that moment of brief, bright surveillance by agents unknown. 2 months of silence, while a world holds its breath. Now some half-derelict space probe, sparkling fitfully past Neptune's orbit, hears a whisper from the edge of the solar system, a faint signal sweeping the cosmos like a lighthouse beam. Whatever's out there isn't talking to us. It's talking to some distant star, perhaps. Or perhaps to something closer, something en route. So who do you send to force introductions on an intelligence with motives unknown, maybe unknowable? Who do you send to meet the alien when the alien doesn't want to meet? You send a linguist with multiple personalities. Okay. Her brain surgically partitioned into separate sentient processing cores. You send a biologist so radically interfaced with machinery that he sees X-rays and tastes ultrasound. So compromised by grafts and splices he no longer feels his own flesh. You send a pacifist warrior in the faint hope she won't be needed. And the fainter one she'll do any good if she is. You send a monster to command them all. An extinct hominid predator once called... No. Wow. Denied. Denied. Wow. Wow. For context, this is the rest of that sentence. An extinct hominid predator once called vampire, recalled from the grave with the voodoo of recombinant genetics and the blood of sociopaths. No vampires. No vampires. You had me until vampires. My suggestion is The Name of the Wind. So I actually have that book. I wouldn't mind putting that one on the list. I've heard really great things about it. I've had it for probably like 6 years on my bookshelf, and I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. But I've heard good things about it, and I already have it. So that could go on the list. That could absolutely go on the list. I wonder how Senshi would have cooked a fishman. I'm glad that they didn't actually eat the fishman. I'm really with them on the let's not eat humanoids, please. I'm not sure that's how it works. I'm not sure either. Is so cool though. Wow. Like he's better than a vampire because he's feasible. I'm not interested. That makes it worse. You do realize I'm afraid of you realize I'm afraid of vampires, right? I don't want a vampire that's even more reasonable. I don't want to be more afraid. Are you crazy? Stormlight Archive Book 1, The Way of Kings. Fantastic world building by Brandon Sanderson. And amazing characters. Fantasy with a sprinkle of sci-fi. You guys are really, really... You know I don't read sci-fi. I never read sci-fi. My suggestion is Carl Sagan's Contact. No. Carl Sagan's Contact. No. Actually, maybe. You know what I want to read is Life 102, What to Do When Your Guru Sues You. Have you guys ever heard of that book? I think it might be hard to track down for everybody, so I don't know if it'd be a good choice, because I don't know if everyone's going to be able to find it. But I really want to read that book. I really do want to read that book. I would recommend the Night Angel trilogy from Brent Weeks. Start with the first book. If you guys wanna read sci-fi, I say we read like Communion. What's that guy's name? Starts with a W. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, by Whitley Strieber. If we're gonna go sci-fi, let's just read Communion by Whitley Strieber. It's like the Alien book. Adds Kant's critique of reason. No! You guys know I hate stuff like that. I have 1984 by George Orwell too. I have that one. I wouldn't mind reading it again. We could. I've mostly read nonfiction stuff. Wow, you already experienced 1984 in these streams? Say it isn't so. Metro 2033. Alright, I'll look it up. Metro 2033. I'm not gonna lie, sci-fi doesn't appeal to me all that much. Novel. Is this a novel based off a video game? Cause I'm gonna X-nay it right away. Or is a video game based off the novel? Which way? Which way around is it? Okay, it's the other way around? Okay. Then I will give it a shot once more. Alright. Why is it not on good? Why can't I find the Goodreads? Here we go. The year is 2033. Say it isn't so. The world has been reduced to rubble. Humanity is nearly extinct. The half-destroyed cities have become uninhabitable through radiation. Beyond their boundaries, they say, lie endless burned-out deserts and the remains of splintered forests. Survivors still remember the past greatness of humankind, but the last remains of civilization have already become a distant memory, the stuff of myth and legend. That tells me nothing. That tells me it's dystopian and literally gives me nothing. That is the worst summary I have ever read. That does not tell me anything unique about this book. I'm dying. Help me out here. Tell me why I should read it. Tell me why I should read it. Mort by Terry Pratchett, or Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Oh, that's the second one recommended by Brandon Sanderson. World gets blown up, supernatural stuff takes place in the Soviet subways. Wow. Speaking of novels and games, what about Cyberpunk 27? No, I'm done with this. Metro 2033, Cyberpunk 2077. You've lost me. You've lost me. Wow. Small Gods by Terry Pratchett. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this one at a time. That's another Terry Pratchett one. Let me look Mistborn, Brandon Sanderson. Alright, let's see what this is about. Oh, it's a saga? Is it multiple books? Oh boy. Mistborn 1 through 6? The Final Empire? That's the first one? For 1,000 years, the ash fell and no flowers bloomed. For 1,000 years, the Ska slaved in misery and lived in fear. For 1,000 years, the Lord Ruler, the Silver of Infinity, reigned with absolute power and ultimate terror, divinely invincible. Then, when hope was so long lost that not even its memory remained, a terribly scarred, heartbroken half-Ska rediscovered it in the depths of the Lord Ruler's most hellish prison. Kelsier snapped and found in himself the powers of a Mistborn, a brilliant thief and natural leader who turned his talents to the ultimate caper, with the Lord Ruler himself as the mark. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was a much better summary. That was a much better summary of a book. Wow. It's technically split, but it's 6, but it's split 3 and 3. I saw, okay, so there's like a box set of 1 through 6 that you could get, but the first one is the Final Empire. It actually does sound good, but I don't know if I want to start a series in book club. Because I think what's fun about book club is reading like a bunch of different things. You know? I feel like if we all get hooked into a series, then for 6 months we're all reading the same thing instead of reading a bunch of different things. What was the other one? The other one was Mort by Terry Pratchett or Small God. I feel like I've heard of Small Gods. Watch me have read this. Why does it say Discworld number 13? In the beginning was the Word. And the word was, hey, you! That's literally not a word. For Brutha, the novice is the chosen one. He wants peace and justice and brotherly love. He also wants the Inquisition to stop torturing him now, please. Let me look up the other one. That does not appeal to me. Mort by Terry Pratchett. Death comes to us all. When he came to Mort, he offered him a job. Death is the grim reaper of the Discworld, a black-robed skeleton with a scythe who ushers souls into the next world. He is also fond of cats and endlessly baffled by humanity. Soon, Death is yearning to experience what humanity really has to offer, but to do that, he'll need to hire some help. It's an offer Mort can't refuse. As Death's apprentice, he'll have free board, use of company horse, and being dead isn't compulsory. It's a dream job, until Mort falls in love with Death's daughter, Yasabel, and discovers that your boss can be a killer on your love life. So it's like tongue-in-cheek kind of thing? Grim Reaper Isekai? Is the ultra charming? I'm definitely picking up from the synopses, like the humor. I do like a good humorous thing. All right. Wow. I'm gonna keep that one pulled up. Perhaps Mort. Blood music? Is that a book recommendation? Bruh, dude man, gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Gifted memberships, whoo, gifted memberships, hooray, gifted memberships, hooray, gifted memberships, wow, make sure you say thanks now, gifted memberships today, hooray. Thank you. Flicker by Theodore Rozek. This sounds familiar to me too. Alright, so let's look this up. Flicker. Wow. From the golden age of art movies and underground cinema to X-rated porn, splatter films, and midnight movies, this breathtaking thriller is a tour de force of cinematic fact and fantasy, full of metaphysical mysteries that will haunt the dreams of every moviegoer. Jonathan Gates could not have anticipated that his student studies would lead him to uncover the secret history of the movies, a tale of intrigue, deception, and death that stretches back to the 14th century. But he succumbs to what will be a lifelong obsession with the mysterious Max Castle, a nearly forgotten genius of the silent screen who later became the greatest director of horror films, only to vanish in the 1940s at the height of his talent. Now, 20 years later, as Jonathan seeks the truth behind Castle's disappearance, the innocent entertainments of his youth, the sexy sirens, the screwball comedies, the high romance, take on a sinister appearance. His tortured quest takes him from Hollywood's Poverty Row into the shadowy lore of ancient religious heresies. He encounters a cast of exotic characters, including Orson Welles and John Huston, who teach him that there's more to film than meets the eye, and journeys through the dark side of nostalgia, where the Three Stooges and Shirley Temple join company with an alien god whose purposes are anything but entertainment. That definitely sounds interesting. I feel like I would like that. This also sounds kind of tongue-in-cheek too. This definitely also gives me tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, it is a marathon. That's definitely tongue-in-cheek vibes too. Yeah, definitely a ride. The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton. Wow, you guys are realizing how little names I can say. All right. The Great Train Robbery. Lavish wealth and appalling poverty live side by side in Victorian London, and Edward Pierce easily navigates both worlds. Rich, handsome, and ingenious, he charms the city's most prominent citizens, even as he plots the crime of the century, the daring theft of a fortune of gold. But even Pierce could not predict the consequences of an extraordinary robbery that targets the pride of England's industrial era, the mighty steam locomotive. This looks fun. This looks very solid. Does that make sense? Like, this just sounds like, okay, I understand what the book is gonna do already. I feel like I already have an outline in my head of how it's going to go. As long as the characters are fun, the mysteries are exciting, and the writing is good, this is like a no failure. No failure. It seems like a safe choice. Does that make sense? That's what we're trying to talk about. Maybe what the next book club book would be. Definitely sounds like I would probably like it. I like the cover too. When did this come out? 1975. 1975. All right. Empress Orchid. Empress Orchid. Empress Orchid. Forget the books, you sound like you need a margarita. I'm drinking a margarita right now, you crazy. To rescue her family from poverty and avoid marrying her slope-shouldered... What the... Just coming for her cousin right now. How dare you have sloped shoulders? Actually, this is completely unrelated, but it reminds me because I was watching a video today about Edwardian fashion and like the ideal body shape for Edwardian fashion. And actually back then you really wanted a sloped shoulder look, and they would wear like padding and like do all kinds of like crazy things with their clothes to like kind of give this illusion of sloping shoulders, a very like round perky bust, very small waist, and then like big hips. Anyways, while I was watching the video, they said that back in the day, that in that time period, the ideal body shape was for the breast measurement to be about 10 inches bigger than the waist, and for the hip measurement to be about 15 inches bigger than the waist. And so actually, if you were already kind of there, you wouldn't even need to wear a corset really. You might wear a corset if you wanted to add some volume and cinch in at certain places if you didn't have that. And if you were like flat chested or didn't have a lot of hips, you would use padding, or like they had like these bra things that like stuck out and gave you this really round chest look. That was very helpful if you didn't have a round chest and you were flat. Anyways, I thought that was very interesting because that's like pretty much exactly my body shape. So I have an Edwardian figure. Yeah, they did not believe flat was justice. Not at all. Not at all. So, yeah, deepest lore. I feel like some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys. This works. I feel like that's not representative of the clothes they actually wore, though. Okay, I'll show you this. I'll show you this one. My computer's being slow for some reason. Like this. So you see how, like the shoulders are very sloped in those dresses, and then they wanted the waist to look a lot smaller, like this very like hourglass figure. And that's what was in style back then. That's the thing, is it's all illusion. It's all illusion though, because they actually, when they went through and measured like a lot of, they went through and they measured the waist size of a lot of the existing gowns that we have from this town, and actually, or from this time period, and I can't remember what the exact number was, but the average waist size was actually like, it was like 36, I think. 34, 36, something like that, which is actually a pretty big waist measurement. So it's actually not that they had like super snatched waists for the most part. It was that they were just like the clothes that they were wearing. And it also wasn't that their corsets were actually squeezing them super tight. It was more the opposite. They were just using the corset to kind of give them this smooth like inner waist. And then they were just building up the breast area and the hip area, and they were using like padding and ruffles. Yeah, it was all like clothing illusions to like create this very shape. And also what I found out today that I didn't know is when you see photographs and stuff from this time period, they photoshopped back then. So when you see like really crazy stuff, a lot of it is literally photoshopped. They photoshopped that stuff. So you can't even trust the pictures that you see. It's true. They've been photoshopping for ages. As long as the camera has existed, you guys. That's for real. That blew my mind. I think that's so cool. I don't know how they can tell. It's something they said like you can see in the photographs, like they scratch it or something. And so they could tell that that's what they were doing. Is that not insanity? But yeah, so it's actually not so much that, I mean, I'm sure some women did like corset themselves pretty tightly. It's the same as it is now. Like some girls will wear really tight corsets even today, or really tight Spanx or whatever. So I'm sure some people did, but it wasn't like everybody did. That wasn't really the expectation. There were like all these other ways that they could get that illusion of that ideal body shape. It was rusery. It was rusery. But if I was in that period, I might not even need to wear a corset. I'm crazy though, so I probably would have anyways. Never satisfied, never satisfied, never satisfied. I'd be like, no, I need it. I need it. I need the padding too. No, I'm not good enough. That's how it goes. A different kind of flex would go off. I just thought it was cool. Anyways. Back to intellectual book things. Empress Orchid. Slope-shouldered cousin, 17-year-old Orchid competes to be one of the Emperor's wives. When she is chosen as a lower-ranking concubine, she enters the erotically charged and ritualized Forbidden City. I don't know if I would like that. I feel like that's gonna make me sad. I don't know if I would like that. Mistborn and Stormlight Archive are connected. Really? That sounds like a big commitment. Warbreaker by another Brandon Sanderson? Romance sci-fi that's good? Thank you for 3 months membership, Joe K. I second the recommendation of Cormac McCarthy. Blood Meridian is incredible. The Road and No Country for Old Men are fantastic too. I'm definitely familiar with No Country for Old Men. The Emperor's Spool by... You guys really like Brandon. What did Brandon Sanderson do for you guys? How much is he paying you? Huh? What's he doing? Is he giving you guys back massages? What's going on here? Who is Brandon Sanderson to you? Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Emperor's Soul. Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. You guys are killing me here. You're killing me. You're killing me. If that's more your... it's fantasy romance if that's more your speed. Strong female lead 2. I can do romance. Romance is nice. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams is a personal fave of mine. I have heard good things about that as well. You know, I've never seen the movie. I've never seen the movie. I was reading Promise of Blood and Blade itself when I had more time. You may find these interesting. Promise of Blood, Blade itself. Any of Brandon Sanderson's novels will be good. Brandon Sanderson is paying you. He's paying you. Wait, is there like some... I feel like I need to find like the Venn diagram. The Venn diagram of people who watch RUNIE Ruse and people who simp for Brandon Sanderson. It's just one circle. His mois hit different? Oh my... I feel jealous right now. You're making me jealous. You do realize that, right? We're not gonna read Brandon Sanderson because I don't want to have to sit here and hear you guys talk about how good he is. You're not supposed to like Brandon Sanderson more than me. Gotta step up my moi game. I know exactly how to do that. It's called withholding them. So consider them withheld. By the next time you get one, you're going to miss them so badly that it's going to be so sweet when you finally get one. And I'm not going to forget, hopefully. I'm going to withhold them. They're withheld. Leviathan from Scott Westerfield. Leviathan. I'll look it up. Leviathan. Scott Westerfield. Leviathan. Why the cover of this gives me like Animorphs time period vibes. Like all the book covers used to look like that back then. Prince Alexander, would-be heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, is on the run. His own people have turned on him. His title is worthless. All he has is a battle-torn war machine and a loyal crew of men. Darren Sharp is a commoner, disguised as a boy in the British Air Service. She's a brilliant airman, but her secret is in constant danger of being discovered. With World War I brewing, Alec and Darren's paths cross in the most unexpected way, taking them on a fantastical around-the-world adventure that will change both of their lives forever. Oh, it's steampunk. I should have gotten that from the cover. Wait, can you withhold pay like that? I sure can. I sure can. Also, love the glasses and the pajama hat on Perona. Thank you. It's our cozy outfit. It's our cozy outfit. I would recommend Slaughterhouse 5. Slaughterhouse 5. What? Clive Barker, also a fantasy book called Imagica. Not sure on that one, just throwing it out. Hitchhiker's Guide legit made me laugh out loud frequently. Genuinely one of the funniest books. Okay, that's a hard sell. I love a funny book. I do love a funny book. Oh my, I think my mouse is dying. It stops working. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm just Googling it so I can remember that it's on the list. The Heart of Man by Eric Fromm is a good read. It contains a bit of Freudian slang, but it speaks volumes. Direct about its concerns, yet hopeful. Okay, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but there's a book. Oh, what's it called? Book about now I can't remember. Oh, Factfulness. That's what it's called. There's a book called Factfulness that I've heard kind of like people say a similar thing about, because basically it's kind of about like being aware of the information that is given to you and what it might actually mean and how you should actually interpret it, and how like the realities behind statistics and like helping you kind of understand it. But everyone I know who's read it has been like, it sounds like it's gonna upset you, but it's actually very hopeful. Like when you finish the book, you feel like, you know what, we can do this. We can do this. Humanity, we can do this. We can work this out. Wow. So that's what that made me think of. I've been meaning to read Factfulness. I forget what the tagline of that is. You mean withheld, you mean only for today, right? No. Withheld until you're begging for it. Withheld until you're desperate. For a cheerier and funny read, I really liked Orconomics by Zachary Pike. Also CPS Chat Protective Services. We'll hear about this deprivation. I thought this was going to be a book recommendation for a second. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency is also by Douglas Adams and also hilarious. Oh, okay. I do like the idea of a funny book. Rooney, I fell and scraped my knee and I need something sweet to make it feel better. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I have something for you. Hold on. I hope you feel better now. If you want short and self-contained by Brandon Sanderson, read Emperor's Soul. Yes, it's connected, but very loosely and not required to read anything else. Also recommend Hyperion by Dan Simmons. Okay, Emperor's Soul. I feel like I actually do have to give you guys a Brandon Sanderson one, since you guys like him so much. A standalone one does sound nice, because to be honest, I don't want to be reading all these. The Emperor's Soul. Let's see what this synopsis says. A heretic thief is the Empire's only hope in this fascinating tale that inhabits the same world as the popular novel Elantris. Shai is a forger, a foreigner who can flawlessly copy and recreate any item by rewriting its history with skillful magic. Condemned to death after trying to steal the Emperor's scepter, she is given one opportunity to save herself. Though her skill as a forger is considered an abomination by her captors, Shai will attempt to create a new soul for the Emperor, who is almost dead. Whoa, it's Full Metal Alchemist up in here. I've read a James Bond novel before. I forget which one I read, but I read it in a book club that I was in, because someone recommended it. And then we watched a James Bond movie, but I can't remember what the book was. or what movie we watched. I'm so good at this. I'm so good. I think that speaks to how much it stuck with me, which was not at all. But I remember liking it. Like it was fine. Like it was like, oh, okay, yeah, that was good. That was fine. James Bond, cool. Cool. Sean Connery. I did know Sean Connery though, because I knew he talked like that. Sean Connery. Wow. Or however it is he talked. I knew him somewhere in the back of my head. It just wasn't in the front of my head. Sanderson basically writes Western and a manga. Why else do you think we love it? He's looking to do animation or live action with Netflix. O5's so no postmodern stuff? Come on. How about House of Leaves by, I've already read House of Leaves. I liked House of Leaves a lot. And I have it. I own it. It was a very fun read. I liked it. Why would you say that? I've already read it. Didn't know who Sean Connery was until he appeared frequently in a certain anime YouTuber's videos. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Wow. How much to get on war? How much? Alright, let me read the synopsis. I'll tell you if it's even up. I'll tell you if it's even an option to be an option. Because I get the final say. I'm really picky about war stuff, to be honest. I know I say that, and Golden Kamui is like one of my favorite things ever. But you guys just don't understand. It's funny. It's funny, so it ends up balancing out. You understand? Okay, let's see what the synopsis says. This is the most significant attempt in Western history to understand war, both in its internal dynamics and as an instrument of policy. Since the work's first appearance in 1832, it has been read throughout the world and has stimulated generations of soldiers, political leaders, and intellectuals. First published in 1976 and then revised in 1984, Michael Howard and Peter Parrott's Princeton edition of Clausewitz's The classic work has itself achieved classic status and is widely regarded as the best translation standard edition of On War in English. This feature-rich edition includes an essay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this actually sounds like something I would enjoy. I would enjoy that. It's like about war, but not like a war drama. It's just like war history, facts. Wow. Unraveling of the shoestrings, the boot strings. You understand what I mean. Wow. Maybe give a read to Gawain and the Green Knight too. Arthurian, yes, but I like it the most. I feel like Gawain sounds very familiar to me. Has no plot armor or magic skills. He teaches us that adversity is conquerable by a noble heart. Now that sounds like Animanga, but Western. Anyone else here a fan of The Black Company or anything else by Glenn Cook? How about it? How about it? Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Okay, he's one of the Knights of the Round Table. I don't know much about that. I don't know much about that. The Garden of Forking Paths by Jorge Luis Borges. It's a mystery spy book about choices. One of my favorite short stories. Oh, it's a short story. If you want to stretch chat's brains, Breasts and Eggs by Mieko Kawakami is great. Anything by Sherman Alexie. Especially Indian Killer. Is this more nonfiction? I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. Alexander Griboyedov, Woe from I can't talk today. My mouse keeps dying. Okay, Woe from Wit, Golden Classic. If I can get my mouse to work, I'll look it up. Wait. I feel like my mouse is actually gonna die and then I'm not gonna be able to in-stream. Woe from wit. Good deeds. Alright. Woe from wit. Oh no, I can't read that. That's not in English. I went to the wrong page. Sorry, everything's taking me twice as long because my mouse keeps stopping working. I'm stuck. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, it's back. It's back. No, okay, it died again. Okay, it's back. Woe from Wit is a fabulous satirical comedy about Russian high society that should raise many smiles as it successfully mocks hypocrisy, greed, and pretension with a brio comparable to that of Moliere? Moliere? Not Rooney's mouse coming. Not Rooney's mouth! Rooney's... why did I suddenly lose the function of talking? I've tried to pronounce too many words I don't know, and now my tongue's very confused. My tongue's too confused. Catch-22, a war comedy that had me laughing the whole way through. It's a literary classic with plenty to discuss in a book club. Okay, Catch-22. Catch-22. Wow. Okay. 50 years after its original publication, Catch-22 remains a cornerstone of the American literature and one of the funniest and most celebrated books of all time. In recent years, it has been named to best novel lists by Time, Newsweek, the Modern Library, and the London Observer. Okay, that's a hard sell to me, because I love some good humor. I love some good humor. That's a hard sell. I mean, a easy sell. Am I using that phrase right? I'm trying to say that what they are saying about Catch-22 is very convincing to me. Does that make sense? Wow. I don't think I've read a book since middle school, but I'm willing to read whatever we decide for the book club. Hey, I love that. First the Xbox controller, now the mouse. Sorry we didn't... Yeah, why didn't you guys tell me last night to get new batteries for my mouse, huh? Why didn't you tell me? Wow. Wow. Weird Sisters is a funny satirical fantasy book about a witch coven saving a small country. It's what got me into Discord. Okay, so this is more Andy Sanders, whatever his name is. Wait, or that was Discworld, right? Now I can't remember. If we ever want to try something sci-fi cyberpunk, Neuromancer by William Gibson is the sort of originator of the latter genre. Holds up today too, in your opinion? Sci-fi cyberpunk. I think I've probably read things that qualify as that before. Last one, Japanese. All you need is kill. Time loop short, profound, amazing. I'm so nervous about time loops, man. Time loops are so hit or miss. They're either really great or I feel like they're really bad. Like when the time loop plot hits, it hits. And when it fails so hard. Probably Depressed celebrates 3 months. Thank you. Lamb, The Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Pal by Christopher Murr. It's one of the funniest books I've read with a light novel title. It does have a light novel title. The Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Pal. Christ's Childhood Pal. That sounds fun. A lot of these thank you guys so much for all the suggestions. I got some really good ideas now. I'm definitely gonna think these over. But I'll pick 3 from the ones you guys have suggested, and then I'll let you guys vote. That's true. Vita Nostra did have some time loops in it. Blue Lard by Vladimir Sorkin.
Wow.
For Runetic clones? What? Oh, wait. Oh, I got a new one. Okay, wait. I started reading one and then it like went to the next one. Okay, hold on. I got so confused. Blue Lard by Vladimir Sorkin is a crazy fun time. Next one, I think you went to Camino for Runetic clones. Wow, I don't know what just happened in my brain right then. Good soldiers follow orders. We need a hyperbolic time chamber to read all of these. No, we're gonna have a lot of time together, so we can get through a bunch of these. Full list of the recommendations would be neat. Oh gosh. I just don't know if I have time to go down. Cause I have like the history of all my supas. So I could go down and write them down. And actually that sounds fun and I would like to do it. I just don't know if I have time. If I find the time, then I'll write them down for you guys. I don't know if there's a way for you guys to look back at the... Wow. Can you guys look at the super chat history, or is it like done? Is it gone for you? I don't know how that works. If you're interested in non-fic war books, check out The Greatest Beer Run Ever. True story. There's even a YouTube vid from Pat's Blue Ribbon about the guy. I feel like I've heard of this. But you have to go through the whole VOD. So you can't just like look at a third party website. I feel going through the VOD sounds so tedious though. That sounds really tedious. I can just pull it up in my stream elements. I'll try to do it. If I have the extra time, I'll do it. I should have done that from the start. I should have just written down all of them as you guys sent them in. But I only have some of them. VOD watchers put the list in the comment. But here's the thing is they're not gonna see it until, like, we haven't talked about it until now. So they've gotten here and they're like, what? But I've already watched most of the VOD. So you're still asking them to go all the way back. Unless they watch they skip around maybe. I don't know how. VOD viewers, how do you do this? Tell me in the comments. Do you watch straight through? Hey, VOD viewers, do you skip my openings? Because that's a crime. Skipping my openings is like skipping the opening of an anime. That's a crime. 2 times speed? Oh, I don't blame them for that. I do too. Sometimes I go through my VODs looking for specific moments that I want to make a send to get a clip made of, and 100% I put it on 2 times speed, because I'm not about to watch the whole thing to find the one moment. I just put it on 2 times speed until she gets to it. Oh no, she's on to us. 2 times the yap, exactly. You skip anime openings, you're weak. You're weak and evolution is coming for you. I always watch them pretty much always watch them. You have a commenter who puts the opening stop timestamp. You know what? You're right. I do, because I heart it. But here's the thing is I never quite thought about the implications of that. But yeah, you're right. So they are. You dirty VOD viewers. You dirty VOD viewer that's watching this right now. You skipped the opening, didn't you? You skipped the opening. Go back. Go back right now, and you better watch it. You better watch it. Luigi Plush Boy! Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships! Gifted memberships, whoo! Gifted memberships, ray! Gifted memberships, hooray, hooray! Gifted memberships, wow! Make sure you say thanks now! Gifted memberships today, hooray! Loop it for every time you skipped. I'm just kidding. I love my VOD watchers. I really want to give you I want to give you a kiss sound right now. And I feel very bad because VOD watchers, they shouldn't be withheld from you. You weren't even here. This punishment shouldn't be associated with you. But I can't give it to you without also giving it to these jokers over here, to these jokers in the chat right now. So I'm so sorry. Here to the VOD viewers, I'm gonna give you mental. I'm sending only to the VOD viewers. I'm sending mental kiss noises. I hope you heard it in your head. Oh, you'll take your headphones off. Oh, so I can just trust you. I can trust you. Take your headphones off. Ah, Luigi Plush Boy, thank you so much for gifting more memberships. You're so sweet. Thank you. All right. You're welcome, VOD bros. Okay. Gifted memberships, whoo! Gifted memberships, ray! Gifted memberships, hooray! Hooray! Gifted memberships, wow! Make sure you say thanks now! Gifted memberships today, hooray! Thank you! Bye, Rooney, I will watch the VOD. Yeah, that's right. If you go back and watch the VOD, then you can circumvent it. But you have to go back and watch the VOD. Yeah, you can go back and watch it. But you have to watch the whole thing. And you have to watch the opening, okay? You have to watch my opening screen. You know what actually somebody told me the other day? That I didn't realize. And I don't know if it's true. This is all speculation. But I was told that it's actually better to start your streams late instead of starting them on time. Have you guys heard this before? Like for the YouTube algorithm? Okay, sometimes I'll slow the opening down, but sometimes I will watch it in 2 times speed. No, seems weird. Okay, this is what they were saying, is that the reason it is because what did they say? It was because YouTube looks at how many people are in your waiting room, and if there's been a lot of people in your waiting room for kind of an extended period of time, then YouTube is like, oh, people really want to watch this video. Yeah, exactly. Why are hundreds of people just sitting in this empty room? They're like, they really want to watch this video. And so then they will push it out more because they're like, okay, this is something that people are interested in. And so you'll hit the algorithm more. So I'm interested. I'll have to look at my stats because I have accidentally started, actually very recently, I accidentally started to stream quite late. And I've also had times with like collabs usually start a little bit late too. So I'm very interested to see, because I can go and look at my stats and I can see like, did I get better viewership? Did I reach like new viewers more, or was it usually like the same? Because I can see if it's like the same people who typically watch me or if it's like new people. Because it's when they explained it like that, I was like, oh, that does sound like something YouTube would do. But also, I like starting on time. Prepare yourselves for 1 hour late streams. That's true. Collab, yeah, the fact that it's a collab might make it an outlier too. That's a good point. Have you ever read Hank the Cowdog by John R. Erickson? No, I've never heard of that. I like to start on time if at all possible. Push it back a few days. Yeah, even if it was like a little bit of a boost, I probably wouldn't do it. I would only start doing it if it was like a big boost, like a really big boost. Like the short streams. Short streams, huge boost. Huge boost. So, short streams, worth it. Not my favorite way to do a stream, but it's worth it. Right? They would have to be something like that, because I don't want to start streams late. I don't like it. And like, for what reason? I'm just going to be sitting here. I'm just going to be sitting here waiting for the stream. Like, just staring at my screen. Why? The short streams do give a big boost. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they do. For sure. I mean, it's one of those balancing acts, you know, as you try to grow your channel. Because there's kind of like two things to think about. There's like your average viewership and your chat dynamic and things like that, right? Which I'm actually pretty pleased with. I don't feel very concerned about. But then there also is the subscriber count, which feels like it should be less important. But it's just a numbers thing. It just looks good. It just looks good. It pulls in like more people. It pulls in advertisers, collabs, things like that for that to be. Because that's like just a number that people are going to look at, right? Yeah, and sub count can bless you in the algorithm. Exactly. So you kind of do have to pay attention to that too. But it's definitely a balancing act. Because you don't want to go crazy and then rack up a bunch of subs if it's not actually people who are gonna watch your videos, right? Yeah, because even if you get viral, but those people might not watch your video, so it's almost better to like slowly build, if that makes sense. At least that's how it seems to me from like the research and stuff I've been doing. So that's been my plan so far. Is to try and like kind of slowly build, but like I have my goals. Like I told you guys, I wanted to get to 25K this month. I would like to get to 100K eventually. I don't think it's realistic for me until probably sometime in 2025, but I think that would be a nice like pace anyways. If I could get like maybe halfway through 2025, if I could get to 100K, I think that would be a really nice growth pace. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Never say never. Never. Yeah, you never know. Because the algorithm can just randomly bless you sometimes. So. I'm a huge liar though, because I talk like this like, oh. Yeah, I'm so professional. Oh yeah, I'm so... I'm thinking about numbers. And then a game drops that like is a huge boost and everyone's like, everybody, you gotta play this game. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. No, I'm just gonna talk about One Piece for 2 hours and filter a bunch of people. Sorry. So I'm a liar. I'm a liar and a scammer. I'm all talk. Professional evil woman. I'm not trying to be a trend rejecter though. If it was a game that I thought I would like, I would play it. I've said that to you guys before. Like, okay, yeah, Supermarket Simulator is a great example. Wow. A lot of people are playing it. That game looks boring as heck to me. There is no universe in which I would have played that game on my own. You know what I mean? Like, it does not look fun to me. I don't want to play it. I'm not playing Supermarket Simulator. I already have 2 jobs. I have 2 jobs. I don't want a game job. I don't want to play a game where I have another job. Now, Bunny Garden, I was watching Pico play, and actually that looks fun. Bunny Garden, maybe. I don't know what it is, like crazy. I don't know what it is about that game specifically, but for some reason it just has appealed to me. It just has a little something that appeals to me. I can't put my finger on it. But there's something there. I'm not playing Slime Rancher. Forget it. It's not happening. Oh, Bunny Garden with drinking games would be fun. Yeah, it's because it's springtime. Easter Bunny. Hop hop. She's so real for saying that, I knew. Wow. I'm not playing Minecraft. Forget it. It's not happening. I'm not playing Stardew. It's not happening. Forget it. I'll play DMC though. I like DMC. More retro games from 2002 to 2013 are awesome. Wow. You saying this is based, if you're still confused. So this, okay, now I understand what base means. No, I think base meant what I think my impression of what base meant was close enough to the truth that I didn't sound that much like Grand Rooney. DMC is Rooney Core. I love that. That's Rooney Core. I think Bayonetta is also gonna be Rooney Core. I want to play it. I want to play it. Silent Hill 2 stream leading up to the remake release would be fun and algorithmic. You know, I've heard of the Silent Hill games, but I don't think I've ever watched anybody play those. Is that a shooter? Is it a shooter game? Yeah, it's Rooney Core. What else is Rooney Core? A proper horror game? It's not a shooter? Oh, more like puzzle horror? Oh, I'd probably like it then. Play Apex? You must have missed it. You must have missed my Apex rant. I can't. My heart hurts just thinking about it. It can't happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do think a tabletop RPG with the girlies would be fun. I definitely think we should make that happen. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Balatro actually looks really fun. I actually do think that I would like that. Why are you gonna bring up the 2 kills right now? Why do you have to bring it up, okay? I'm in physical pain. I am suffering from the crippling frustration of my own shortcomings. Yeah, another way to say that would be skill issue. Yeah, okay. Hey, it's better than 0 kills. Not my Oshi's trash. Balatro is the best game of 2024 that I suck at. I haven't played it, but I have looked at it and I've watched, I'm trying to remember who I watched. Was it Ember? I think I watched Ember play it. Ember played it, right? And I think I watched Ember and Lumi play it, but now I'm doubting myself suddenly. Am I making that up, or did they both play it? Okay, okay. My memory serves me correctly. Okay, yeah. So I've seen some gameplay from it. It looks up my alley. There was another game, oh, but I feel like I spoiled it for myself. I feel a little sad. So, and now I can't remember what it was called, but Tenma linked it, and it was a game. Like the tagline was like it's chess, but the other player can cheat. So I was like, oh, that actually sounds like something I would really like. That sounds really fun. But then I made the mistake of clicking on the video, and the video was like just somebody playing the game. And then I watched a good amount of it. And so now I feel like I kind of had a moment where I was like, well, I could still play it and then just pretend like I don't know any of these twists are going to happen. I can just fake it until I make it. I was like, they won't know. They won't know. But I don't know, now it doesn't seem as fun to me because I already got spoiled for a lot of it. But it is like, it's a very fun game. It's very silly. It's really, really silly. It's like you have like a rule book, but most of it's like blacked out from you. And so you just have to like try different things, and like as you try to play like an absolutely fair game of chess, it keeps being like, you're cheating, or you can't do that, or the other player will cheat and you're like, they can't do that. And then the rule book will be like, actually they can do that because that piece that they moved over there has a job out of town, so that piece is able to move there. It's very cute. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Roblox. Wait, I wish I could tell you, but my Discord actually isn't working right now. Oh, never mind. Discord is working now. I tried to open Discord before stream and it like totally wouldn't work at all. It's working now. Okay, I can look it up. If my mouse will cooperate with me. But the buckshot was really fun. That was really fun. I liked buckshot. Buckshot roulette. My mouse is dying. I'm actually starting to get scared that my mouse is gonna die and I'm really not gonna be able to end stream. What I need to do is like, hold on. This might be it. This might be the end for my mouse. Come on. Come on. Come on, mouse. Come on, boots. Not the never-ending stream. Hold on, I'm gonna take the battery out and then I'm gonna put it back in. That'll work, right? That always works. No, it didn't work. Ah! Come on. I know you want to work for me. There you go. Good mouse. Good mouse. Okay, it died again. Alright, I can't tell you guys what the game is because I need to get my mouse and just have it hover over the end stream button. The ruse is that Ruseday never ends. Yeah, it will never be Wednesday until I end. Like if I'm still streaming, then it's still Ruseday. It will never be Wednesday. Avoid the end stream button. I'm just gonna have it hover there. I probably should wrap up stream soon. It's like 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I guess I could get another battery. I don't know if I have another battery, to be honest. I might could take one out of my like TV remote. This is tragic. Oh, I'm putting it in backwards. That's why it's not working. Okay, mouse. I just need you to work for like 2 seconds. No! What should I do? Never ending ruse day. Yeah, Wednesday canceled. Wednesday canceled. Oh, and now my chat's frozen. No! Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Gifted memberships. Woo! Gifted memberships. Ray. Gifted memberships. Hooray! Hooray! Gifted memberships. Wow! Make sure you say thanks now. Gifted memberships today. Hooray! Woo! This is tragedy. I'm just looking around my room now, like what has batteries? Oh, I've got this like glowy tree. I think there's batteries in that. Hold on. Yeah, I got batteries in this glowy tree. And they're double A's. Yeah, that's what goes in my mouse. Crisis avoided. I can't even, I'm having to like look really closely. No, it's so over. I can't get the batteries out. Are you guys cursing me? Are you doing this somehow? Stop it. I literally cannot get the battery out of this stupid tree. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like a basically like a little lamp, but it's like a tree. Oh, I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Are these batteries dead too? What the heck? Nah, for real? What do I do? Gifted memberships, whoo! Gifted memberships, hooray! Gifted memberships, hooray! Hooray! Gifted memberships, wow! Make sure you say thanks now. Gifted memberships today, hooray! Okay, you guys behave. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go find a battery. It shouldn't take me long. It'll take me less than 2 minutes. Mark my words. Time me now. Okay. Turns out this week's ruse was dead batteries. Alright, I have a fresh out of the box. I found a box in my sewing room of batteries. So this battery is definitely not dead. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, this mouse is going crazy. It's moving all over the place. I cannot be stopped. Get rechargeable batteries, nerd. Oh, I haven't used rechargeable batteries in a really long time. It was fast, wasn't it? I'm a sub 1 minute. Yeah, I'm just like really good at this. It's payback from withholding the kisses. Well, I fixed it anyways. Karma can't stop me. Come for me, Karma. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you, Karma. Not Brandon Sanderson took the batteries. Brandon Sanderson, I'm coming for you. You guys better let Branderson? That's my nickname for Brandon Sanderson. Branderson? That RUNIE Ruse is coming for him. How dare he? How dare he? Wow. How dare he get so many compliments from my viewers? Wow. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Wow. Mouse is cursed, so we are blessed with more RUNIE. Okay, I'm gonna try and find that game. That's... I think it wasn't that long ago. Chess, but your opponent can cheat.
This is not your normal game of chess. My opponent's king.
This is the video that I watched.
And there's a rule book to the right side.
King of the Bridge is what it's called. King of the Bridge. Anyways, it's fun. It looks very fun. Oh, wait. Wow. Okay, but in my defense, I couldn't see chat for a really long time because, as you guys know, YouTube's been playing games and YouTube froze my chat, and so I couldn't see it, and so I couldn't see that you guys were giving me the answer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry right now. This is not your normal game of chess. Speaking of frozen chat, it's been frozen on the screen for a few streams now. What are you talking about? I can see it moving. It's literally moving. You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, only on the end screen? Oh, that's strange because I use the same chat. The chat box that you see here is the exact same chat box that's on my starting and my ending screen. And also on my gaming screen. It's just like a copy of it. So like if I change the chat box here, it'll change for all of them. So it would be bizarre for it to work here and then not work on my ending screen. I did know, but it does freeze sometimes when YouTube's just being weird. The ruse. Wait, were you trying to ruse me? Well, don't do that. This is why you have the cable analog as backup. Maybe I should. Maybe I should get a cable. Here's the problem is I have so many things plugged into my freaking computer right now. I don't have a free USB. I have like one extra USB that I try to keep open for like emergencies. Like when I needed to plug in my controller yesterday. Yeah, maybe I should get a USB hub. Actually, I might have one. I just have like a bag full of electronic things somewhere that someone gave me one time. I should look through it. I actually might have one. A dead mouse would be considered an emergency. I suppose that's 100% true, yeah. If I really couldn't end stream, I'd be like, that would be bad. I'm gonna keep streaming until I finish my margarita. And then I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, so you guys get in your final thoughts. Sorry I didn't have anything exciting planned today. Oh, you want the Tashigi rant? Okay, why not? It's near the end of the stream. I can start ranting about One Piece now. Okay. I can start ranting about One Piece now. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Tashigi that bothers me. I can't remember if I've actually said this yet or not. The thing about Tashigi that bothers me is that you have this setup with Zoro and Kuina. And the thing is Kuina thinks that she can't become the world's greatest swordsman because she is a woman, right? And Zoro's whole thing is, that's stupid. Like, you're who I look up to, like, you're who I'm competing against right now. Like, I don't want to hear you say that about yourself. That just ticks me off. So you get this really nice, like, narrative going. Kuina dies, very sad, okay? So when Tashigi gets introduced, and she looks a lot like Kuina, and she's also obsessed with swords, of course my brain automatically goes to, okay, this is gonna be a character that Zoro can see kind of accomplishing the same things that Kuina wanted to. I guess that's just kind of what I assumed. Otherwise, I'm not sure why, like, why is she there? Why does she look just like Kuina? What's the purpose? What's the function here? But that's not what's going on. Because she just loses. Tashigi takes nothing but L's. It's smokers like this too. They just can't win. Like, they cannot win for the life of them. She never gets cool moments. She just gets clowned on all the time. And I find it really frustrating. But I feel like it could be saved. Okay. Listen, I know this isn't gonna happen. I know I'm delusional. I know I'm crazy. I know that I'm crazy and I'm delusional and this is never going to happen. But what if? What if all of this Tashigi losing, Zoro not really taking her seriously? What if all of this is Oda's elaborate plan to throw in a total wrench for us at the end, right? Because we're all waiting for Zoro to fight Mihawk. Mihawk is the greatest swordsman in the world. We're waiting for Zoro to fight Mihawk so that he can claim the title, right? And this is also what Zoro is expecting, right? That's just what's going to happen. But what if Tashigi does majorly level up in these final arcs, right? And then before Zoro can even get to Mihawk, Tashigi defeated him. And then you would have this moment where Zoro's like, oh, I never even considered this as an option. Tashigi was never even a real enemy to me. I never even took her seriously. She was never a contender for the world's best swordsman for me. And then it's like maybe he was underestimating her because she was a woman. And then he has to like, this is not Oda's style at all. That's why I know it's delusional. I know it's not gonna happen. But I feel like it would be a cool moment for him to consider it, right? And then it would be this callback to the Kuina story and to Kuina's dream and to Zoro kind of inheriting Kuina's dream in a way. I think it would be kind of cool. I think what's much more likely is that, like, Tashigi's gonna try to arrest Mihawk as part of Cross Guild, and she's gonna almost die, and then Zoro's gonna save her, and then beat Mihawk. I hate that. I hate it so much, but that's probably what's going to happen. But I just don't understand her narrative function. Like, it would bother me less if she was just a random girl who also really if she was just like a random person in the Navy who also really likes swords. it would bother me so much less. But she looks exactly like Kuina, and I feel like, Oda, why would you do that? Like, that has to mean something, right? Like, she has to have some sort of narrative function in Zoro's story. Right? They do have kind of a moment in Punk Hazard. Not the, yeah, I should write the fanfic. Her function was the body swap with Smoker. I mean, I was not complaining. They do have the moment in Puck Hazard, but I also found that really unsatisfying because it wasn't even like Tashigi was actually calling Zoro out. It was more like Tashigi had already made up her mind about how Zoro felt in regards to hurting a woman, and then Zoro was like, no, I don't actually feel that way, and then just like nearly killed a woman in front of her. I don't know, it just wasn't satisfying to me. It just wasn't satisfying to me. But no matter what, Tashigi checks my boxes, so I like her, and I will root for her. Maybe Tashigi goes to the Frost Moon Village to see who taught Zoro and freaks out the master. That would be horrible. Don't even say that. That would be so sad. I actually hate that. I actually hate that. I thought that Monet fight was so cool, but I did feel bad for Tashigi. Yeah, it's just not a win for Tashigi. Like, even, I guess that's why it just hurt to watch, because she can't get a win in an actual fight, but she also can't even get a win in, like, because it felt like, I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see how Tashigi's gonna function here, because she's gonna, you know, help Zoro get through his, like, I don't want to hurt women thing. But Zoro never had that problem. And Zoro will hurt a woman. I mean, as he should. She'd need a Garp level. Yeah, she would need to go like a crazy. It would have to be an absolutely insane level up. But I feel like the function there would be specifically that even the audience ourselves is underestimating her and never considered her a contender and like never in a million years would have seen it coming. That's why I think it could be a fun twist. Because it's like, yeah, even you underestimated her, but she was absolutely capable of being the world's greatest swordsman if she just, you know, got the right training and worked hard enough. Because that's, you know, I just think it'd be cool because I like to see, I know I'm delusional. I know. The Super Tashigi too. I can't even begin to fathom how many other loose threads One Piece will have by the end of its serialization. I do kind of worry about that. I worry about that too. There's just a lot of little things that have to wrap up. And I definitely feel like Oda's not going to really be able to get to like every single like story thread that he's kind of laid down. Because there's definitely been some things that he's just like, I'm just going to tell you the background of this person in like a question and answer section. And that's how you're gonna find out the background of this entire character, but it doesn't actually make it into the story. I really feel like we're not gonna get a background for Mihawk, which really stinks. I'm afraid we're not gonna get any more background for Crocodile, which is crazy. We actually know, we better. Cause he left too many open-ended things with Crocodile. He just can't. He can't, he has to give us more. I literally will be so mad. But I do worry. I worry that it's a possibility that we won't. All will be revealed in an SBS. Don't say it. Don't say it. I do think that the majority of things will be wrapped up pretty well. I trust Oda enough that like it's not going to be like major plot holes or things like that. I do think the core story points are going to be tied up really neatly. There's just so many characters and it's such a big and fully realized world that I just don't think it's realistic at this point to like really fully flesh out everything that you're curious about at this point in the story. Maybe Film Blue will be the hero we need to elaborate more on Croc and Mihawk's characters. Okay, but you're saying something though. You're onto something. You're onto something. because there could be a film Blue, and it could be about Cross Guild, and they could absolutely throw in some lore. Now we're getting Delulu? I'm not Delulu. There was a film Red, there's gonna be a film Blue. There was a film Red, there's gonna be a film Blue, and it's gonna be about Buggy. Trust me, trust me. That's why Buggy wasn't in film Red. Did you notice that? No Cross Guild. There was no Cross Guild in film Red. You wanna know why? One, because Buggy doesn't listen to the radio, apparently. And two, because there's gonna be a film Blue. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Believe these words. It's not a super cope. It's not a super, you just wait. Come back to this stream when it gets announced. I'm gonna clown on all of you guys for doubting me. Not the Copio stash. Why Blue after Red? It's just a reference to the fact that Shanks is associated with the color red and Buggy is associated with the color blue. So it was film Red and it was red hair Shanks focused. So then there'll be a film Blue that's Buggy focused. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Have you seen the fan theories about Luffy's mom, other dad? Yes, I have. We've talked about that before. I think I've actually talked about pretty intensely about all the reasons why people think that's true. I don't think it's true. I do think Crocodile used to be a woman, but I don't think that he was Luffy's mom because the timeline doesn't work out. The timeline for when he was a warlord and when he went to Alabasta, it just doesn't work out. Buggy Blue, Virgil Blue, which is so crazy because you guys know that blue is my least favorite color. Like if you make me list colors, blue is by far my least favorite color. But you're right, Buggy Blue, Virgil Blue. What's going on here? Is it like an opposites attract thing? S Crocodile did strike me as kind of androgynous. Okay, but why does S Crocodile have a scar on their face? Why is there a scar there? Why? S Shark doesn't have his scars. S Bat doesn't have his scars. So why does S Croc have scars? Tell me why S Croc has scars right now. Wow. The amount of concern that this causes me, I swear, if they hurt that little baby and put a scar across his face for no good reason, unforgivable. It's unforgivable. My true fear though, but even if he got the scars young, like he's a clone, like he shouldn't get the same scar. You know what I mean? Like I don't see any reason why he should, like it's not like he's gonna develop the scar. They would have to give him that scar. Right? The scar is necessary to make him look like Crocodile? No! It's not necessary! If it wasn't, why didn't they give it to Jinbei? Why didn't they give it to Esbat? I will take maybe it's painted on to look cool. I will take, it turns out it was like a birthmark all along and it was never scarred to begin with. I'll take that. What I'm really worried is because they did allude to something that makes me very concerned, which is that Logia fruits haven't been able to be replicated yet. So all of the other warlords that have devil fruits have the same devil fruit powers that their warlord counterparts have, all the Seraphim, right? But Crocodile had a Logia, and so he's not going to be able to use his devil fruit. So what I'm worried about is that they've been experimenting on S-Croc and trying to get S-Croc to work with the Logia devil fruit, and it's been unsuccessful. And what I'm really worried is that we're gonna get like a really sad scene where S-Croc is frustrated because he's just a little baby and he thinks that looking more like the actual crocodile will help him, and that he scars himself, and maybe even worse, cuts off his hand. And if that happens, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I really will have a mental breakdown. Wow. I will have a mental breakdown. I just need you guys to know that. Sounds like great writing? No. 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 Like, honestly, those of you who keep up with the manga, if we get anything, if any of these precious little baby seraphim get hurt, you're going to have to be nice to me. You're going to have to be nice to me, because I'm going to be going through it. I can't stand it. I like the Seraphim because they're so cool, but I also feel so insane about it. I hate that Oda did it because it gives me so much anxiety. I just want them to be okay. I hate what they're going through. I hate the government for creating them and turning them into weapons. I just want King to adopt them all and take them to a little island and have a happy little family and let them just be little giant crazy powerful kids, right? Even S Flamingo, yes, I feel this way about S. He's just a baby. Oh my god. I say King because King is also a Lunarian, and the Lunarians are extinct, but now they've created the Seraphim, so they're like genetically created Lunarians. So it would just make, to me, I just think it would be like poetic to have the final survivor of the Lunarians take in these genetically modified Lunarians. Is King alive? I think so. Okay, because in the manga, you don't really see what happens to King and Queen. Now I think in the anime, if I'm remembering correctly, in the anime they have them fight Green Bull. But I think in the manga they don't fight. I don't remember that happening. Was he just captured? I don't remember him getting captured either, but that sounds more likely. But I definitely don't think he's dead. Queen is dead though, I killed him. Yatta! They're in prison in Wano? That would make sense. Hey, at least I didn't get taken to Impel Down. Like all of the freaking Doflamingo's crew. They're all just like chilling in Impel Down right now. Along with Doflamingo. Except for Baby 5, who's living her best life. My hand! No, baby crocodile! I really can't stand it. I'm so afraid. And it's because when you see that one panel of S-Croc, like, they look sad. Like, they look so sad. Maybe I'm projecting, maybe I'm just crazy, but I've stared at that panel so many times, and I just feel like melancholy radiating from it. Like, there's like a defeat, a hurt. Am I crazy? Do you guys see it? Do you guys also see it? Seraphim definitely have emotions, which we can see with their kind of personalities. So definitely with S-Snake, we've started to see her personalities. But even with S-Hawk, especially when he gets trapped in the bubble and he's being like a total brat about it. He's like kicking the bubble. He looked a bit melancholy, but they all do. No, because in literally the same page, you see S-Bat just like laughing and having the time of his life. And S-Flamingo also looks super happy. Like they're just chilling. They are chilling. And then you see S-Croc, and S-Croc looks... Yeah, S-Snake definitely has personality. And S-Hawk definitely has personality too. I find S-Hawk having personality to be extra fun because we don't really know much about Mihawk or what his personality was like when he was younger. So I feel like the little things that we get, like the little hints that we're getting from, because we know that their personalities are similar to what their counterparts are. I feel like we're getting a little peek into Mihawk's childhood, which might be some clues. I'm not gonna lie, he's acting like a rich little spoiled brat. So I wonder if maybe Mihawk has like more of like a well-bred background than we may assume. Anyways, the Seraphim worry me. I just don't want them to get hurt. Sonic, Virgil, Buggy, Gundam, Jinbei, all blue. I do love me some Jinbei. But I love Kizaru too, and he's yellow. Clowns? Do you see any clowns here? I've never seen a clown in my whole life. I don't even know what a clown is. Chat, what's a clown? Be real with me. What's a clown? Never heard of one. S-Hawk knows he comes from good genes. He's acting as such. Have you guys seen the theory that maybe Mihawk is the son of Rayleigh and Shaki? Have you guys seen that theory? I've got my eyes on Kizaru. I think he's up to the... I'm not going to sit here and reiterate it because those of you who are caught up, you can go to my rused RUNIE Twitter and you can see all my theories. You can see all my theories there. But you know this Kizaru fan is 100% delusional. I'm so delusional. I'm so convinced until absolutely 100% proven wrong. Kizaru's up to something. I think he helped out. He totally helped out. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want to be too spoilery, and also it's on there. I've tweeted about it plenty. But I am a Kizaru diehard truther. I'm a truther. Yeah, I have friends that also think I'm crazy for it. But I'm a Kizaru truther until absolutely proven wrong. What if Teach is the real hidden main character hero of One Piece? I don't think it'll be anything like that, but I do think that we can expect him to not be a straightforward villain like he is right now. I definitely think because of how tied he is with Destiny and the Will of D and Dreams, and definitely like the similarities that he shares with Luffy, I definitely think by the end of the story, we're probably going to sympathize with him at least a little bit, if not a lot. I don't think he's going to be just like a straightforward 100% villain. I like him. Yeah, I can see the sad, crushing backstory blooming. It's blooming. I like Blackbeard though. I can't help it, man. It's because I always think that I hate Blackbeard, and then he shows up and the man just is a pirate, man. He's just a pirate. He's got the pirate drip. He's got the pirate look. He's cool. But he's also goofy, which is what I associate with pirates. Like they, just, I don't know. I like him. But blooming, subduing, pursuing the dark. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Yeah, what the heck is the Iron Giant gonna do? We've been waiting for how many chapters now? Tell me why the latest chapter didn't even show the Iron Giant after the ending of the last chapter. I'm not saying I'm mad about it, but I'm not mad about it. That's what I'll say. I should get some pirate drip. It's so hard to think about. I mean, okay, let me just clarify that there is absolutely nothing said, nothing planned, nothing set in stone. Like, probably way far off for this kind of thing to happen. But when I fantasize about getting a second outfit, I don't know what I would do. It's so hard to pick. Because part of me would want to do something really fun, like maybe more casual, like a Gyaru casual kind of look. But I also want to be a cheerleader. But I also think it would be really fun to be a pirate. I mean, I talk about pirates a lot, so like maybe I should be a pirate. Pirate Rooney D. Ruse about to be crazy. Pirate Queen out. Yes, Gyaru. It's really gonna be hard. Aren't these pajamas your second outfit? No, this isn't like a real outfit, because these are just like PNGs that I pinned to my model. Do you want to do the pirate? Arr, mateys. Arr. Oh, we're gonna go get some treasure. Oh, walk the plank. Is that good? Is that good? But I also, y'all, I want to be a cheerleader. I really want to be a cheerleader. Let me live my cheerleader dreams, Sakana. Edwardian pirate yard. That would not work at all. Honestly, they should give me both outfits. I should get whatever I want. That's what I think. I think I should get both outfits. But I also feel like... No, I'm not saying it. I can't say that. I won't say that. Yeah, Rooney, you tell him. What if you ran a One Piece one-shot for the RP stream? You know, I have thought about that. That could be fun. That could definitely be fun. Now, that's the thing with 3D. If I do ever get a 3D model, which... just another disclaimer, like... That's like I don't know when that would happen. Not in the plans or anything. But if I got one, I do think it's a little bit easier to get new outfits for a 3D model. I will say, I think we will get them one day. I think one day we will get them. I just don't know how soon in the feasible future it is. Or how soon in the future it's feasible. I'm stuck on watching this sweating up. But yeah, I want all of those outfits. Wow, 95-year-old cheerleader, and you're going to like it. Dark mode pirate, light mode Gyaru. I could do light mode cheerleader, dark mode pirate. You guys, maybe I should just be like a pirate cheerleader. Gyaru pirate cheerleader. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell my mama. Tosomu. I'm gonna be like, Tosomu mama. Pirate Gyaru cheerleader. Have fun with that. Mwah. Oh no! Oh no! That wasn't for you. That was for Tosomu mama. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Close your ears. Close your ears. Not for you. I can't believe this. Well, now I'm just gonna have to not say it again for even longer. Yes, I could do a sea shanty cheer! I could do a sea shanty cheer. It'd be great. Honestly, I'm starting to see the vision. I mean, cheerleader and Gyaru go really easily together. So I feel like those two themes would be really easy, and then you would just have to somehow add the pirate in. Alright. Alright. Somehow I yapped for much longer than I thought. That's crazy. That's crazy. Not the peg leg. Yeah, I'll have a peg leg. And Perona will be the parrot on my shoulder. This basically was a yap stream. Pirate cheerleader Gyaru Chuni Normie Ruse. Fishman and bear long for marine at home. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh. 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 Ahoy. Ahoy. Yeah, you know, suddenly I'm thinking I could definitely get... Suddenly, a pirate second outfit seems like it would get approved. Suddenly, I feel pretty confident I could get that approved. Maybe not the cheerleader one. But maybe the pirate one. Yeah, suddenly for no reason. Suddenly for no reason. Alright. I didn't drink... Okay, I want you guys to know, I don't think I've drank any tequila since I started talking about Tashigi. This is insane. And by tequila, I mean margarita, because I'm definitely not just drinking... I'm not just drinking tequila. It's a margarita. I don't know why I said that. That's crazy. I would never lie to you. I really think, I don't understand why people see the need to lie. I mean, being honest is pretty much always the solution. Like, think about almost every piece of media that you'll ever watch, and at the core of the conflict is just dishonesty. Like, almost all of the problems that people create for themselves could be fixed if people are just honest with each other. Honesty is really, I know it sounds really cheesy, but it's just the best policy. And so I just don't have room for dishonesty in my life. Yeah, Usopp nervous sweating. Yeah, that's why I'm a straight shooter. I just tell you guys just like it is. So. Give her the long nose. That would be funny. That would actually be so funny. Yeah, why would I lie? Why would I ruse? Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Dishonesty, greed, and willful ignorance are the banes of humanity. And those are all things that I definitely hate. I don't employ willful ignorance. I never do that. And I'm not greedy. And I'm not dishonest. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not the copium. Not the copium. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think I said the other day that all of my emotes except for the copium were made by Uwu art, but I forgot that Estes also made the kiss one too. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. I misspoke about that. That was my bad. A violent, evil, gluttonous woman would never really ruse us. Exactly. Exactly. RUNIE is the sunlight that disinfects the shadow of the moon's lies. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I'm disinfectant. Come here, Runatics. Come here. It's time to get disinfected. All right, arms up. Arms up! Now turn around! Time to get disinfected! Cease. Okay. Why am I still here? Why am I still here? I should have ended screen. Screen? I should have ended stream. Hold on, I got a little bit more tequila. I mean margarita. Perona help. Because I like spending time with you? No way, that doesn't sound like me. No, no. I'm not having fun at all. I didn't have any fun today. I didn't have any fun. Thanks for all the great streams, Rooney. Love the yap. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super. I had fun. This was actually really fun. I was a little bit nervous because it's been a very long time, I feel like, since I've just done a pure yap stream. But this was actually really nice. So thank you guys. Thank you. We're professionally obligated to hear you yap. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Not a yab stream. Yab stream. Not a yab stream. That's for later. That's for later. Alright. So, as per usual, Wednesdays are my days off, so I will not be streaming on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I do have a stream, but it's members only. So on Thursday, we're gonna be watching Shrek, the first Shrek. And I haven't decided what drinking game we're playing, but those who would wish to partake in a drinking game, we're gonna have drinking game rules too. But I don't know what, I haven't decided on exact. It's a Thursday, so we can't go too crazy. We can't go too crazy, but I'm gonna figure some things out. But that will be members only Shrek viewing. And that'll be on Thursday. But for those of you who are not members, the next stream is going to be on Friday. Friday at 7 p.m. Death Nut. So that's what's coming up. But for now, it's bittersweet. But I must say farewell. Oh, thank you for 3 months membership. Time to pull out the Everclear then. Hey, if you don't have to work on Friday, go crazy. Go crazy. Yeah, gotta start the weekend strong. Exactly. All right. Wow. Drink every time the color green is on the screen. You would die. You would actually die. I think that's every scene, considering Fiona's also wearing green. Alright. Give glory to the runes, for my love and affection is forever with you. Bye bye.